Hey, what it do? It's Crass. I'm here to show you how to make some snare trap drums, some trap snare rolls, however you call it. I always get tongue twisted once I start doing these things. Some some snare trap rolls. I'm about to show you how to do it. So basically, go to the FL Secrets Platinum Mega Drum Kit. I'll leave you a link if you want to get access to it below. Drag in the ball and snare. And what we're going to do is we're going to go right at it, right click and hit piano roll. Okay, so from here, we're going to actually, and follow along and most likely just copy exactly what I'm doing so you can at least have a strong basis for all of this stuff. So basically, click the magnet and then go to, let's just go to 1/4 of a beat. And then you saw how you can drag this note from left to right. You basically want to make it small so you have more control, and then hit the paintbrush, which is going to allow you to paint in the areas like this. Blah, 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 blah. So if you just do that, I'll show you what the output is. Huh. Why isn't it playing? Let's see. Is it because it's loop points? Is it because... Oh, there's no velocity? That was weird. Okay. Okay, key thing right away. Up here, you have what's called a note property. So we can choose different note properties that will do different things. Real cool stuff. So for instance, we can choose the note find pitch and then do something like this, right? And then if you go Control A and then delete, we'll start over. All right, and then go back to the brush. Just drag them out. I'm trying to do a straight line. This thing always messes up. And then, okay, we're right there with it. But then we're still on note find pitch. Take it up and down. So that should give you some more control right away. And then you go to note find pitch. And while this is there, you do something like filter cutoff frequency. So like so right away you can see how we can get like real cool with the variation. Oh, that's right. I forgot I had on the note pitch. That's going to affect it too. Next thing you could do is filter. No, we did cut off frequency. We could do, I mean, we could do pan, going from left to right. That's always dope. And then we can do velocity. Okay. So those are the different ways we can modify the actual snare. So when we do our snare, our trap snare, I'm just going to just do file new real quick to give us a clean slate. Go back to ball and snare and then open a new channel. That'll be right here. Go back to properties, piano roll. Another thing, key thing, we have it on 130. So it's actually like double time. So this is actually representative of a beat that's typically 65 BPM. So it's really slow, but we do it double time so that we can achieve more, let's see, syncopation or rhythm in between each beat. So to take it a step further, we might want to do something like this. So there's a difference between a fourth of a step and there's a fourth of a beat. So the fourth of the beat is 1, 2, 3, 4. The beat 1, beat 2, beat 3. Each one is subdivided into 4 parts. Fourth of a step is like, 4 and then 4 equals 1 beat. So it allows us to do even more of these subdivisions. So then when we're dragging it out, it's going to be an even more subdivided snare sequence. You see? And then it sounds like we still got our pan. Wow, I thought I'd... So even if you do new, the pan is still on. Sometimes FL Studio does some weird things. So anyway, now this one is actually on. Okay, fourth of a step. This is even more though. I'm just gonna keep my videos all the way real. You know what I'm saying? Just to show you that this is a journey, and everything doesn't just go off all perfect all the time. You gotta be able to improvise and make it still crack. When you got that artist in the studio and you run into, you can't be going and chasing no video at that point. You gotta be able to handle it and work itself out. So cool. So this is fourth of a step. This is fourth of a beat. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, see, this is more like it. I thought it was like a fourth of a. It really broke it up. So anyway, if you hear that, it seems like the pan is still on. Yeah. See. So if you want to do your snares, it's like. Just gonna use one of these kicks. Oh wow, I didn't guess that, and it kind of worked out. Let me add another kick to just give it that stack, what we say about stacking kicks. And I just try to keep the videos loose and just so you can just see the dynamic aspect to music. It's not nothing like coordinated. So we're gonna do the snares like that, but we're actually gonna have the roll go right there. So what I'm doing is I'm holding shift and then I'm going to clone. Just hear it. So I'm started up here. It's gonna be a little bit louder. I mean the pitch. So. Okay, so it's even more. And then just have the start time real close, so you can just hear it. You hear it over and over again. A lot of this is just repetition, trial and error. Just keep it 100. So it's like. So for these, okay, so what we can do is we can drag we can put a note down, right, and then we can shorten it and we can make it longer. And then another thing we can do is just hold it. Say we have a snare on this, just real. I'm gonna turn these up. These are the velocities. So we just have that, right? One thing we can do is we can go select all. So what I did was I held, So I held control and then drug, and then hold control and then hit U, Oh, round tripping. Hold control. What is it? L? Yeah, there it goes. So, okay, so what I just did, and then I just hit Control Z. So Control Z, if you hold Control, hit Z, it'll undo. What I just did right here, you hold Control and you hit L. That will make each of the notes as long as the next note that it's in front of. Right? I think that's the way it works. Let me see. Let me try it. Oh, okay, no. It'll be just as long as the... let me see. I think it's just, to the extent of the... maybe it's just the beat. It'll just make it as long as the beat. Oh, no. Yeah, it'll make it as long as the next note. So, that's Control L. So if you do Control L, I'll do it again. So I'm going to hit Control A. I'm just going to select all. And then I'm going to take one. Oh, it doesn't work like that. Usually you can move them all backwards at the same time. So anyway, I'll just start over for clarity's sake. So go like that, go like that, go like that, go like that. Remember that sound right there? Select all, hold Control, select all, and then go Control L. And then from there, let's choose a different subdivision parameter. What is this called? Snap to grid. And then we'll select them all again and then hit Control U. And that will subdivide it by each of the blocks. So this is what it will sound like now. So this makes it a little bit easier for us to do these trap snare rolls. So we can go like... So it's like... We'll go... Let's see what that sounds like. So in order for those to do that, we can go, and again, just go, let's see, the fourth, and you see how it does with the fourth, and then go Control U. Boom. So then we'll delete these because those don't fit. So go. So go. You know what I'm saying? Like, so you can now start to see how easily we can put together cool stuff. Okay, so then, and then, okay, so for the triplet that everybody's doing, we would do, let's see, a 1/3 step, and then that's going to be different from the fourth, the 1/4 step. So we'll just do right here. I'll change it to 1/3. Maybe it'll be easier. Let's change it to 1/6. See what we got. There it goes. Okay. And then you can, again, do more variation with this filter resonance. And then you can do like pitch. You know what I'm saying? It's getting closer. I just want you to understand the theory behind it, and as it applies to something, it's kind of relevant. Oh, that was cool. So then, what happened was, like some of the pitches were low, some of them were high, and then you got that little bit of